Hello, hi, it's me, toxiclowfive. Now, a few days ago, we talked about, well, the new update, the Eternal Garden, and how atrocious it is, and nobody's gonna change my mind on that. That is the worst update they've ever done. But we're not here to talk about that. Now, if you didn't know, if you didn't play Swordburst 2 back in like 2018, 2017, 2016, well, back then, that was the golden age of Swordburst 2. And I was thinking, if they do have the versions, like, they have the old maps, I'm sure they have the old, because when you update a Roblox game, it has the old version. So I know they have the old version of Swordburst 2 somewhere, where it's only floor 1 to floor 10. I was thinking, why not make a Swordburst 2 Classic Edition? Now, here's the pros of this. You can make the Classic Edition. All the old, when I mean all of the old players, I mean all of the old players are gonna come back. The friends of their old players are gonna tell them about it, and then boom, it's just gonna snowball into a huge game. Now, it's gonna get more players than Swordburst 2 and Swordburst 3 combined right now. I guarantee it's probably gonna get to at least 10,000 players, as long as everybody's notified and they sponsor it properly. Now, this is also another opportunity to give, like, to make a lot of money. They'll bring back, all they have to do is reset everything, so you'll be back to level 1. Everybody gets to experience the game back when it was back in like 2018, with, well, some added like perks, like they would fix like some bug issues. Maybe they'll bring back this right here, like the quality of life updates, all of that stuff. But the only thing that will not change is no floor 11, no floor 12, nothing like that. We'll also get all of the old every single one of the old events, so like the catacombs event and the other event that Roblox did, so they could get like the triple, you know, all of that stuff. They could also, if they wanted to be nice, if they have a way to do it, they could give you your game passes from this game. That way you don't have to buy over the Vigilante animation pack or the ninja pack. They could also add in Spear as a weapon, and this would be a good way now, because Spear will actually be at the start of the game, you know, so it'll make more sense to actually have Spears. And a game that did this is, well, a game called Blood Samurai. Now, Blood Samurai was a good game at the time when it first came out. It was fun, it was balanced, it's mostly a PvP game. They started adding in some PvE elements, but it was mostly a PvP game. And they started adding stuff like incantations and skills, and a lot of players liked it. Like, it was a half and half. Half of the community loved that, and half of the community didn't like it. Like me, I was part of the community that didn't like it, because the original game was just Blood Samurai, where you had a katana, you had like one skill that maybe could make your weapon turn on fire, and that's it. All of it was just pure skill, parrying, dodging, and that's it. Nothing, no extra like races, none of that. There was nothing like that in the game in the original version. But when they moved over to like the incantations and stuff, the game started using players. Kind of like this game, for example. Now, we keep getting updates with like skills, new floors that are just mediocre, and all that stuff that just lose that Swordburst 2 taste. When you go on to Swordburst 2 now, you don't see any resemblance of the old game it used to be. Some people might say that's a good thing, but a majority will say that's a horrible thing. This would just fix all problems. OG players will be able to come back to the game they love. They could all, if they really wanted to, they could also add on to the game, but I really wouldn't like you to do that. I don't trust any of the devs. I just want them to bring back OG Swordburst. They could call it the OG Swordburst, or Swordburst 2 Classic Edition, whatever they want to. But this is a great way to make money for them, and it's a great way to give back to the community, because these updates have been mediocre. I will admit the Christmas event was decent. I love the map, but like the balancing is just an issue. And this would also fix the economy and fix the issue, because everybody will be started from scratch, you know, and this game will still exist. It's not like this game, all of this stuff is becoming invalid. You'll still have all of this stuff. You won't be able to get like this the Odyssey in the Classic Edition. The best weapon in Classic Edition would be something like Faith Keeper. Do we even have a Faith Keeper? Something like Faith Keeper, doing 2,452 damage, I think is what it used to do. And back to those numbers, the nostalgic numbers will bring back the PvP community, because the game will be balanced again. There'll be no inflation in the armor. Like, the armor won't be insane. It'll be back to what Faith Keeper will be back to the best armor in the game. They could bring back all of that stuff. They could bring in quality of life updates that I'm sure would be easily done, like the hard armor game pass and all that good stuff. But I really do think they should make a Classic Edition. There's just no reason to do it. Swordburst 2 is about to be, how old? How old is Swordburst 2? Swordburst 2 is about to be 8 years old now, and I do think that a Classic Edition would be nice to like just give nostalgia. Even if they just bring it up for a little bit, don't even do that. Just bring it. I just don't see any cons in this. The only con I could think of is people being upset that there's another Swordburst 2 and they don't have their items in it, considering they wanted their items in Swordburst 3 for some reason, which made no sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about. If any devs are watching this, I really do think a Swordburst 2 Classic Edition would be nice. Bring back the old floor. I know Epic Fishbowl has all of the old floors, so if you have to do it from the ground up, do it. But you are gonna make a lot of money, a lot more money than you are with this game. You'll have a lot more players. They won't be just at 400. I'm telling you, that game's gonna get to 10,000, maybe even more. And maybe this will also be a wake-up call for Alex to see what players actually want. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I can't really do anything else. I'm just a messenger of my ideas. I do think it's a great idea, but they probably won't think otherwise, especially since it's probably a lot of work to get done. But it can be done. I know that for a fact. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.